Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Fox Shop once again. Today we are not working on the Ford truck, we're working on an '03 Chevy Tahoe, my wife's vehicle. The rear wiper motor back here doesn't work, hasn't worked for quite a while, and she's been after me to get that working, so that's what I'm going to do today. So with no further ado, I've never done one of these before, so we'll see what it takes. Can't be too hard. I think the first thing I need to do is get this off and get these trim pieces off, which actually looks like maybe that top one needs to come off first. I'm not sure how this all, let's see here. I don't know what you can see and what you can't see. Assume these here, you can see that, these two clips here, I think you push in on the center of them, like that, and they should pull out. Yep. And the same kind of clip that's on the fan shroud on my, I guess it was on this. GM must use these kind of clips. Come on, you little bastard. Take those out. I'm guessing let this go up too far and you can't get that. I don't know what you can see and what you can't. Can't see shit, can you? Well, I'm just going to work my way around and snap off this trim, I guess. I'm not sure how it comes off. Gotta just be held on with clips. There you go. Just work your way around and pull it down. You got one more up here somewhere. Maybe that glass needs to be popped open for that one. I don't know. Yeah, I shouldn't. Hold that down, but I don't. There, we got all that. Now, can you see all this? Anyway, yeah, you can see it. Let's see if we can snap it off down here. That's when the glass needs to come up. So you can lift it. Up. And then it comes off. Like so. I'm just going to set it out so I don't get this door slammed shut. Okay, now see what we got here. Need to take this bottom one off, which I assume there's a, I already checked, there's a 7mm bolt that's up inside right there. That needs to come off. And pop this trim piece off. The handle. And then I think this bottom one just comes off as well. Must be one in the middle. There, and one there. There's a lot of cobwebs up in there. Okay. Now, once you got the trim pieces off, piece of cake, or it should be. There's the motor right there. So you're gonna have to disconnect your wire connection right there. Take that bolt out and that bolt out. I believe those are 13 millimeter. Let me check here. I don't know if this goes up to 13 now. Let's see what we got here. It's a 13. That's awful big for 13. Yeah, it's not 13. Maybe 11. No. Well, one of these ought to fit then. Yeah, that fits, which is a 10 millimeter. So the two that hold the motor in, that's a 10, and that's a 10. God, look at all these cobwebs. That's part of the, I think that's part of the window or something. So you take that one out, and then, let's see, out here, let's do this first. Gonna have to take this wiper off, and I assume there's a nut or a bolt or something underneath there. Get you back on here. Let's see what the heck I'm looking at. Alright, so we need to get this off, which, let's see. Get a screwdriver. Not sure how the hell that, there we go. Yeah. That's a mess. That nut's got to come off. It looks like a 13 maybe. Voila. Take that nut off. Keep from losing parts. And this arm should wiggle off of there, I think. Yep, there we go. Disconnect your disconnect it down here, I guess. Oh, you actually don't have to disconnect it, you just leave it hanging, but how the hell do you disconnect your... It should disconnect right there. do it without falling apart. There we go. Set that down. And I believe there's a big nut right, big black nut right here. And for that, I don't know what size it is. I got a crescent wrench for that. Should fit it. Just loosen that up. Pretty snug. Full of dirt. Well, it's plastic. I hope it's supposed to have a slit in it right there. Either that or I broke it. Maybe it'll still work. Nice day here in central Iowa. It's supposed to be up to 70 today. The sun just came out. Finally, maybe I can get over this cold that I've had for what seems like forever. It's supposed to get cold again though, down in the 50s. Spring will eventually get here for good. Come on. I don't want to cooperate. There we go. Well, this sucker, I don't know if it's supposed to be broke like that or not. Pretty clean break if it's not. Anyway, it'll work. I think. If the boot comes off or not. Let's just try taking it out. So then you got your, what was it, 10 millimeter? 10 millimeter on these two, which you can't see down there. Oh, where am I at? There's one right there and one right there. Those need to come out. I'm guessing. One. Two. Now, our light's blinding me. We got like freaking cobwebs out of here. I assume. I don't know what's holding it now. Nothing. You gotta wiggle it down and around and somehow. There we go. Oh, I didn't take my connection off. What kind of a connector we got? I can't see it. Looks like one that just pops up and you pull it out. like that. And there you have it. So then we got the new one over here. I don't even remember where I got these from. Amazon, I think. So this is that's the new one. That's the old one. Different connector on it. A little bit different setup. A lot different setup. In fact, I'm not exactly sure what the heck. Got different bolts. I guess those will work. If not, I'll slip those old ones and put them back in. See if we can wiggle this sucker back up in there. You can see what I'm doing. Let's see, right. I can't see in my viewfinder if you can actually see what I'm doing or not. Anyway, I'll see if I can get this back up in there. Let's see, that's gotta go. Well, let's plug the sucker in first if it'll plug in. Guess that's how it goes. That ain't gonna work. Maybe it will. Try it. Yeah, it's not getting in the... Huh. Holes aren't lining up. Oh, aftermarket parts. That's way off. Alright, I'm gonna have to shut the camera off here for a few and figure out what I gotta do. Okay, well, after much messing around, I finally realized this goes on the outside of this. The bracket for the motor goes on the outside and it bolts right up. I was trying to get it on the inside. I don't know why I thought that's where it went, but it lines right up on the outside. I don't know, maybe the other one did go on the inside. I don't remember. But anyway, it's bolting right up now. Snug. Plug our connector in. Let's see, which way does it go? Should be good to go. I gotta move you a little bit so I don't slam you in the door. And let's see, we gotta put, let's see, this boot. stupid plastic nut. And wherever my crescent wrench went. Underneath the old motor. Let's see here. So here's the new motor sticking out of the door. We gotta put this boot on, which goes on like so, I reckon. And this big plastic piece of shit nut goes on. Why they'd use plastic, but whatever. My luck, I'll strip it out. Because I'm pretty good at that kind of thing. I have no idea how far to put it on. Anything. Well, it came off quite a ways, but this is a different motor, so I just don't know. Pretty tight. Call that good. Okay, then what on next? Shit up. Must have been the wiper, huh? I'm guessing. But the wiper and then the nut, yeah. So let's hook this up. I don't know if you can see all that. I guess you can. Put the wiper in place. Oh, yeah. Heck if I know. It needs to come out further. Like it does fit on there. And I'm going to shut you off again while I figure this out. This is ridiculous. So I got it all put back together. I had a little bit of one of the problems was this old wiper. It hadn't been used for so long, it was stuck. It wouldn't flex back, it wouldn't bring itself back. So you could pull out on it and just stick there. It was all full of gunk, so I had to use a bunch of penetrating oil and work it back and forth about a gazillion times, and it finally got so it worked. And the wiper works and everything, so all I gotta do now is hook the washer fluid hose back up and put that boot back on, and we're done. So anyway, not the greatest video in the world, but that is how you replace the rear wiper motor on a 2003, I think 2000 through 2006 are all the same, something like that. So anyway, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.